with artists from Almaty, from Kazakhstan, and our Digitally Libe from Kazakhstan. Today and tomorrow we will stream some very interesting performances, theater and music performances, and also open our exhibition. So now opening Digitally Libe from Kazakhstan, and some artists, some female artists are here, 4 female artists. It's Neisha from Asia here. Her performance will be streamed. Hello, Neisha. Neisha.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
Her performance will be streamed today, right after this talk. It's Merti Kroon here. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, and it's also Anastasia Tarasova from Theater Artichoke. We will see the performance also today, and she will tell us some interesting facts about this one. And also Dinara Merkulova, who organized this with us together in Kazakhstan, who connected these all artists. And thank you, Dinara, for everything. You didn't want to talk much, she's here. First of all, before we talk to the artists, we can look at our new exhibition at Ostanders.de. It's also a new exhibition with artists from Kazakhstan. Okay, and here I hope you can see this in Zoom. So, can you see this? I hope here art gallery. So you see, okay. If you go to art gallery at our site, you can also see 3 new exhibitions of Kazakhian artists. Aldiyar here, very interesting artist, also photograph, and some small videos. First time we have small videos of visual things in our galleries. Something new, so enjoy it if you see at art gallery. And also Alpamis Batyrov. Yeah, this very colorful, crazy art. I don't know if it's a surrealist or something. I'm not an art expert. And Daria Termikhan. Here also you can enjoy this at our art gallery. And of course, first of all, always when we make a new session, we make also a 3D gallery for this land or for this country. Now you can enjoy our new 3D gallery for Kazakhstan artists. It's made with platform Kunstmatrix. So it's very interesting. You can go through these rooms there, virtual rooms, and enjoy the works of Kazakhian artists. So enjoy galleries on our homepage by interesting artists from Kazakhstan. Okay, that was it. And now back to us. So let's talk a little bit about performances that will take place tomorrow and today. Perhaps the first performance after this talk will be solo performance by Neisha from Asia. So let's go to her and ask her some questions. Hello, Neisha.
Hi. I'm sorry, I'm a bit sick, but I'll try. I'll do my best.
Okay. How long are you doing music, and what was inspiring you in this way?
Okay, that was the long journey. I started doing music at 7, but professionally, like last 4 years. Like I'm doing it for living last 4 years. So I quit the job in the office.
Okay.
And right now I'm like everything I do is connected to music. But music was always with me. About inspiration, I think it's like everything. It's like movies, art, and other musicians. What else? And nature and sport and life itself. Like everything I felt, then I just pass it through myself and then transform to the music. Voice it's very, very sentimental, specific instrument. So it shows more than any instrument, how you feel and what you think, and like who
Voice
you
in an
are.
instrument is very important. Not only the text, bringing the text, but it's an instrument you can play. You can express feelings with this. In your description, you wrote you began with jazz. So you were grown up with jazz, and then you heard some soul artists like Erykah Badu. And what changed in that moment?
Erykah Badu, and then so many others. So I'm still discovering every day new artists, new names, new voices. It's like nonstop inspiration. But I grew up with jazz since I was a child, and I had no any choice. My parents, my mother especially, is a fan of jazz, so she showed me that. Then she found a school, and then I got nice teachers and nice people who helped me, supported, and made it interesting. So I've been listening jazz like news in the morning, in the evening. Jazz is super cool music, so you can find it and listen it in any time, in any many situations in your life. But then I went to study to Milan, so my self independent, let's say, life started. So I started to discover something else, and I found one day Lauryn Hill. So I couldn't sleep. The first time I heard her recordings, I was like, wow, what is this? It's like something close to me because it's jazzy, but it's more modern because I'm not 70 years old. Like there's something that touches me. And then I was so lucky. I've been to a concert of D'Angelo, the king of soul music. So when you see it, it drives you to the different direction because
I don't really know him. D'Angelo.
D'Angelo. Oh, you should listen to that. You
I'm
have
not
to. It's
good with
like
it, so okay, Erykah Badu, I can understand. Lauryn Hill, about okay, new name
Erykah
for me.
Badu. Yeah. So then I went to summer program, summer school at Berkeley in Italy. And then I've been singing in choir, in gospel choir, for the first time in my life. So one of the tunes we've been studying was Erykah Badu's "On and On." So when the choir sang it, and then when you were in the choir, everything was new. So we just, I heard them, like the artists who were not already on stage, like they quit, they were like retired and legends. And I've been 19, if I'm not mistaken, 19 or 20, the first time when I heard the recordings. Shame on me, but thanks God that it already happened.
Okay, let's talk about one detail that you told. You was in Berkeley Music School in Italia.
Yeah, in Umbria. We went
Italy,
we went to the jazz festival, and then there were the clinics, the summer clinics in Umbria. So we passed through that. It was cool. I really I think everyone has to go there.
Then you came back to Kazakhstan. Didn't you want to try it in Europe? I don't know, to stay in Europe, to make music in Europe, or it was your opinion, I want to come back to my country?
No, I've been to Milan for 2 years. Then I came back because I wanted to do something, like to participate in city's life, to have, I don't know, like to sing, to have performances, to get money. And Milan was the stage of being a student. Of course, I really like traveling, and I dream about having tours. And I think it's really crucial and important for the artist to go abroad, like from time to time. But at the basement, like the main place to live, I think Almaty is the best one, because if you really
you have also many connections in Almaty, I think, and you are really connected to this life also.
Because I belong here, because I'm Kazakh.
Yeah, okay.
This is the best place for me, I think.
Very nice. So we hope perhaps in next years when Ostander Festival will take place in Rio. So we hope to have all of you sometime here in Nuremberg for a European tour in Nuremberg. Thank you, Neisha. So Neisha's performance is right after this talk, so it's complicated. 3/4 after 5, so 5:45 in German time. It's like then 9:45 in Kazakh time, also evening, and you can see what is in your time zone. Okay, so in half hour at Ostander's Dreie at homepage, you will see an amazing soul jazz performance with Neisha from Asia.
Hope you will
Thank
like
you.
it.
Okay, then in chronological order, we can talk to Anastasia. Anastasia.
As you want, Anastasia. Yes. Nice
Anastasia,
to
yes.
Mhm.
Mm,
Hello, everyone.
Anastasia.
Hello, Bogdan.
Hello, Anastasia. I want not to make you it's complicated. I must make you big in the screen. Mhm, mhm. Somehow I made that nation. It's only okay now. So Anastasia, you are. She's from Theater Artichoke. She's a producer, organizer of a manager of it. Yes.
Yes, right.
And we've seen some very interesting projects. Dinara connected us, and then she sent us some videos of their projects. They were not able to produce a new, completely new project for us, but we've seen a project from year 2020, this year, yeah? By basing history of ugliness, basing on a book by Umberto Eco, and I thought that's the one that's a cool thing we want to have at Ostandas. It was not brightly presented in internet before that, and then we can enjoy this very impressive, interesting, and extraordinary performance today. So Anastasia, how long is Theater Artichoke existing? How was it founded, and what is the main idea of this?
Okay, I'll try to explain our short history. This year, our theater, we are waiting for our anniversary, 20 years old. It's a very important year for us. The Artichoke Theater is the first independent theater in Kazakhstan. It was invented 20 years ago by the group of professional artists. They were very famous, but they decided to go out from the state government theaters and try to invent something new, because really Artichoke was the first theater who started to do something unusual and something contemporary. It was the first steps of contemporary theater in Kazakhstan. And now we have such a long way, and we're still independent. We still we keep our independent and freedom. I think it's our main power and main idea, because we earned money by ourselves. We grown up by ourselves. We never take money from government, because it is our position, really. And
really independent. It's important, I think, in some countries of Soviet Union.
Yeah,
okay.
But really it's our like religion, and we know what we do and why we do. We have our own reason why we don't work with government, for example. But we have when we have two stages, we're quite big theater in our area, and do a lot of projects with students, with educational programs. We produced by ourselves lots of performances, and even because of coronavirus, we don't want to stop and try to find a new way how we will adaptate in this new reality.
Okay, very interesting. So this performance, History of Ugliness, is also a site-specific performance. So it's not in a theater building, it's a special location for it. Can you tell some words about that, about the location and specificity of this?
Yeah, really, it was one of the first site-specific performance in Almaty, and for us, one of our mission of our theater tried to be very, very attentive to the whole theater world, and try to bring different forms and languages of contemporary theater in Kazakhstan. And for us, it was very we were very pity that there is no any site-specific performance in Almaty before, and it was really our dream. And we have an idea that we have a material, Umberto Eco, and then we try to find an interesting location. And in Almaty, there are some factories, X plants or X factories just in the middle of the city, and it's one of them. It's X plant that now didn't work, but we find the way how to rent the part of this X plant, and spend the 1 month. We just live in this factory during 1 month and invent this performance just in this place.
Oh, you lived there for 1 month. Okay.
We spend all the time during
Okay.
1 month. Maybe I see. I remember that before premiere we just slept here because there are no any time to go home, and that's why I'm sure that we are live there.
I know this. It's very, very important to stay a long time there. I think it's plays a big role to make a really authentic performance that all artists are feeling this, living this idea. And I've seen it's also in the performance. So all our public can enjoy this. Also today, after an Asia from Asia, it will be 6:15 in German time. It's complicated. YouTube is not allowing to make premieres at the whole hour, only 15 or 45 minutes of each hour. I don't know why. And now it's complicated time. So 6:15 today in Berlin time. You can see it. Ostanders, they have very interesting long theater performance by Theater Artichoke. Okay, one more question. How you talked about coronavirus and everything? How complicated was this in Kazakhstan? It is still quarantine there, or what is allowed now, and what will be your next projects?
I can tell about theaters. We are still closed. In general, we haven't any permission till March. More than 6 months, we cannot play our performances.
From March, you mean from March? Yeah, okay.
From the middle of the March, yes. Yeah. And but we start to work like unlegally, but legally from August. I explain how we invent this way. For example, we opened the summer cafe near our theater because summer cafe are allowed. Yes, and we tell everyone, okay, if we can do this, we will do this, and the artists will be the waiters. And we do a lot of performance during all August.
That's very creative, very nice. Yeah.
And we invite a lot of famous people from our city, bloggers, our colleagues, musicians. They help us as waiters. And during this work, we take a guitar, we take a microphone, we do performances, we read poems, we do a lot of work. Then we have a 2 garage sale. We decided to take from our theater everything which we can sold out, and we sold our costumes, our props, everything, my own sweatshirts, and and really we earn the money by this way. These we have different ways of funding, but we, in general, we have our budget that we need. And now in September, we have another idea. In the end of September, we will celebrate the Day of the City, Almaty City Days. And I know the city theaters have only one permission to have open rehearsals. Mm-hmm. And we decide to sell the tickets not for performance, we can sell the tickets for open rehearsals. And the open
Okay.
rehearsals for government will be our own performances for everyone. That's our
That's
way
nice.
we will work in September.
So we are really getting creative to survive this time, to do something also in pandemic time. It's very interesting. This idea with the waiters as actors is amazing. Very nice. I will see this how it's going. It's very interesting. So it was Anastasia Tarasova from Theater Artichoke. What I can depend. I know this is very complicated for theater to be completely independent. I know some alternative theaters here in Nuremberg. One of them is also called Artischoken in German, Artischoken. Some people there are also Russian speaking, so from Ukraine and Russia and so on. So I know how it's complicated to do theater without any help from the state. And it's a big respect to you that you are being so creative and so passionate about this. So enjoy today's 6:15 premiere, European premiere, we can say, of the performance History of Ugliness, based on the book by Umberto Eco, presented by Artichoke Theater from Almaty. Thank you, Anastasia. Okay, and the next, the last guest here is Marty Krohn. Hello, Marty. I tried
Yes,
to...
I'm Marty Crown, Vacha.
Marty Krohn.
Yes, I got so pissed, you know, when other people can't say my name right, you know, but it's okay.
Marty Krohn.
Crown, like crown.
Crown. Yeah.
Crown, you know?
No, it's not about you. It's about my English pronunciation.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm
it's okay.
living too long in Germany now.
Yeah, I just remembered my performance in Russia when.
It's typical Russian mistake. Typical Russian mistake.
Yeah. When the host of event said like something like Marta Crow, and I was like, no, I will never go there and perform, you know.
Yeah, crow is a bird. Crow is a bird. Yes, that's why. Okay, so crown. You can put it on now, and everybody will understand.
I'm putting it officially.
Marty Crown. So, Marty, you are actually now in space, or?
Yes, I'm in space, as you can see. I'm flying here. I'm chilling. I'm out of this world now.
Okay. So Marty Crown's performance will be premiere tomorrow and Sunday, 3:15 p.m. in German time. And it's she's also a singer and songwriter, but now she's based in California. She's not in Almaty in Kazakhstan. She's in California, and sending us music from there. So can you tell some words about your musical destiny, about your way in the musical life? How did you begin? How long are you doing music, and what are the future plans?
Yeah, sure. So actually, I know and I remember that I started singing like from like my deepest childhood, you know. But professionally, as Neja told, also like professionally, I'm only, I would say, 7 years in that, and you know, to be honest, I wasn't planning to do it professionally because you know, in our country nobody respects artists, to be honest. We have to be honest, and nobody believes in us. Maybe not nobody, but you know, it's considered something as a hobby but not as a main profession. And even though my parents supported me every time when I needed, they also kind of, you know, we're talking like, hey Aliyah, you have to find something serious. Music is just a hobby and it's just for your soul. It's not for getting money and everything. But you know, I don't know how, but I started to do this professionally. It also was my very well paid job in Kazakhstan, and yes, I was very happy, and everything started from my boyfriend, who who gave me a iPad. And yeah, it was like my birthday, and he was like, okay, this is your gift, please take it. And I was just like searching different apps in there, and I found GarageBand, and I was like, experiencing. And someday I remember that I created one song by myself, even though I'm not like professional. I'm just like, it was my hobby. And then my cousin, my sister, she's like, okay, I have some friends, they are owners of some studio in Almaty, and if you want, I can talk to them and they can record everything professionally. And I'm like, oh damn, like why not, like yes, sure, I can do that. And then we went there, we recorded. And the guy who name was Baja.
Okay.
He noticed me. He's like, I like this girl, I want her to be in my songs, on my songs. But I was like, who's Baja? I don't know, like who. And he was like famous rapper in Kazakhstan at that time, but now he's famous rapper in CIS, in whole CIS area. You probably heard of him. His name is Jakali. And
yeah.
yeah, so that's how it started. He just he was like constantly calling me to his songs, and he's like, why you like you have to create something like this, you have to create your own stage name, and you have to like work with music professionally. And I was like, why not. And that's how it started. Basically, I was just like collaborating with him. And bye bye. Bye bye. What was it? Yeah, sorry, that was my baby.
Yeah, your
he's
baby.
still with me.
Okay.
And yeah, so he was like, no, you have to create your own stage name and you have to start everything. And that's how I started. And this collaboration gave me a lot of hype at that time. And yeah, more and more producers reach out to me. And yeah, that's how it was.
Okay.
Like, it was my beginning.
Interesting connection to also to Kazakhian hip hop rappers, because they are really getting popular in all Soviet area now, in Russia, Belarus, everywhere. Everybody's talking about Skriptonit and now Kisla and Bona. So I was very interested about Kazakhian hip hop, and I wanted to invite also rappers, but we didn't get a connection to them. So now you are in California, and let's talk about the performance that you recorded for us. It was complicated to do this. Yeah, can you tell about this?
Yes, sure. It was complicated because I know that my Kazakh musician friends, they are having like all crew, professional photographers and everything, but I'm here all by myself. I recorded this performance in my room. When I was recording this performance, I had troubles with my my knowledge of how to record everything right, and that's how we got the conflict with Vacha, to be honest. But now it's okay. Also I wanted to talk about that on other room. My baby was sleeping actually. So it was very tough. And but now I figure out everything. Like I know how to use my laptop and all that applications, in order to make a good performance. So final result is great, and I'm pretty sure you will love this. So yeah, please watch it.
So Vacha must always say, no, we can do it better, we can do better.
And I was like, yeah. Because I'm mother, I'm busy, I have full-time job, and I didn't sleep like whole night for this project. So yeah, you have to remember that, guys. Please respect my work.
So yeah. she did 2 recordings, and the second one is much better from the quality, and you can enjoy this tomorrow. And one more problem in there was also the forest fires.
Yes, that's true. So because of forest fires, some of preschools, they are closed because the condition of our air is so bad. and because of that I also had complications because I have a baby, and if baby is near me, it's impossible to do anything. So yeah, it was complicated, but like yesterday he went to the preschool, and the destiny allowed me to record everything second time.
Yeah, destiny is for us. Destiny is for art always, and you can enjoy the results of Marty Crown's work tomorrow at about 3 p.m. at
Yes.
our site of Standards Day. So I think we are ready. It's a half an hour. Very interesting informations and artist talk with once again Neisha from Asia, a singer and songwriter, performing today at right after this show. Then Anastasia Tarasova, the manager and producer of Theater Artichoke, at 6:15 p.m. today in German time. You can see a History of Ugliness by Umberto Eco, played by Theater Artichoke. And Marty Crown, also singer and songwriter, her very intensive performance you will see tomorrow at 3:15 p.m. Thank you, girls.
Can I tell one important thing which I want to divide with everyone? Because for me, when you start to get acquainted us with artists from Kazakhstan, which you invite in your festival, with Nasia, with Marty Crown, I understand that I don't know no one from this company, even from one country or one city, and it's stupid, but I understand that I need to thank you so much because you get acquainted us instead of reality, really. And I try to find the time tomorrow to know each of you more closer, and because for me it's very, very important to
connect.
share.
Thank you so much. Can I
Please
add
come to my
something?
life.
Yeah. Can I add something? So,
yes.
Yeah, so this is interesting. I don't know Anastasia also like officially, but it's very, very interesting. I actually studied on Obras. Obras, it's a courses for actors and actresses, because yeah, and I actually studied there, and I know that Obras somehow connected to Artichoke, and I was in Artichoke one day with my mother and actually with my family, and that's how we are related. So it's very interesting, right?
Yeah, it's not the first time when people from, I don't know, one city, Kharkov was similar, said we didn't know each other. We get to know each other over Ostanders, over Germany, over an artist talk with Ostanders. We are happy to do this. It's amazing. It's the main point of this, to connect, to build bridges. You see here, build bridges. We are building bridges, and we are building bridges not only from Kazakhstan to Germany, but in Kazakhstan. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
I
Thank
hope,
you for having us.
and I hope we can see collaborations. We already talked about perhaps collaboration between Asia and Marty, and perhaps some collaboration between theater and music. So just connect and make art, and that's why we are here. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, then now I stop with the stream, and then we can talk a little bit more.